ever heard about the Dominican from my mom. Really, I couldn't tell you where it was on a map. It wasn't on my radar in the least. But the church youth group from Lake Cities took the teens out there, and my mom decided to go as a chaperone, and I was actually a camp counselor at the time. And she came back and told me all about it, told me about the interns there and what they were doing, and it was like something I had never really heard before. I didn't know much about mission work, and going to a foreign country was not even a thought that had crossed my mind in the past. I remember when she was describing it to me and telling me about the people and the work there, and it was something that was so heavily placed on my heart. I felt like I had to go home and apply for the internship that afternoon. Once I was able to do that, I just had this underlying sense of confidence that that was where the Lord wanted me to be. And really it was all from there. My passion and my desire to be there and to serve there only grew. Sure enough, I was able to intern down there my first summer in 2009, and I knew very quickly that that was a place I wanted to devote part of my life to. I didn't feel content just being an intern. I wasn't happy with the fact of just being there for 10 weeks, and honestly I was really jealous of the other missionaries that got to stay there and live there full time. It was just a really exciting experience for me. From that moment on, I just saw it as a second home. It was a place that I felt so completely comfortable that there wasn't really any other option for me other than going there and being a missionary. So I guess to other people, seeing that I went from Central High School to Texas A&M to the Dominican seems completely random, but for me it was such a natural progression and a stair step. High school prepared me for college, and college prepared me for this. And of course there were all other kinds of things mixed in with that to really help me grow and be ready for this. But to me it just seems like a natural progression, and it's very comfortable but yet exciting that this is where the next step of my life is leading. The way that question is worded makes it sound like I would rather have a career than be a missionary, or that most people would rather start their career than be in mission work. But I feel really blessed because a career has absolutely no appeal to me. Going to a job every day where I have to put on uncomfortable shoes and tight dress clothes just seems completely out of what I think is exciting. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I feel really blessed that I'm able to go to another country and do this. So for me, being in a career and the whole idea of an 8-to-5 job is definitely not where my heart is, and I feel very lucky and blessed because a lot of people don't have this opportunity. Maybe it's later in their life or they're having to support a family, and I just feel very blessed that I'm able to have this opportunity because this is where my heart is. I feel like I'm called to the DR because there are a lot of things about me that don't particularly fit where I am right now. I love the culture and I love just the simplicity of it. I love the fact that I don't have to wear makeup, fix my hair, wear nice clothes, or do anything that a lot of this culture demands you to do if you're going to be a part of working society. It's such a comfortable yet perfect fit for me because just the people and the attitudes, I feel like I belong there. If only for this phase of my life, I feel so called there. Growing up, I remember looking at my family and seeing all the things that they were so good at and so passionate about it, that they really devoted their life towards. And I always wanted that, and I always wanted to know what that would look like for me. Even going into college, I didn't know what I wanted to do, what really drove me. But once I found out about the Dominican and went there, it was like I found my niche. I found the place where the Lord had almost created for me to be and created for me to serve. And that was really exciting because that was something that drove me in all areas of my life. It made me want to be a better student at school. It made me want to be a better friend and sister and daughter, and it really pushed me and motivated me to be successful in all areas of my life because I wanted to be better for those people. I also feel called to the DR because my whole life I've been poured into. From my parents, from youth ministers, from mentors around me, people have just been teaching me and really helping me grow. And so I've had all of these incredible resources to become who I think the Lord wants me to be today. And I feel so called to go and to pour my heart out on other people and kind of be that light to them that all these people have been to me. I have so much that's been given to me, and I just feel like it's only right to kind of put that back into others, and especially into those people.